Here we are on a very special day. In the last two vlogs I made about the Ferrari, you already understood a bit that we're going to say goodbye to the Ferrari. And this episode you're watching now is dedicated to saying goodbye to the Ferrari. Because from now on, it really won't be coming back. Today we're also going to take it to its new owner. And we're really going to miss it a bit. Yes, we also have all the original parts with it. That's how the new owner wants to have the car. Basically complete just the way you want to have a Ferrari. With all the original parts like the original end muffler, the original shift computer. As you know, we made some changes to this Ferrari. So we installed an exhaust system from, help me out here, Group and M, that's right. And the shift computer from a Scuderia, which makes it shift really well. Nice and sporty, nice and fast. Faster, right guys? Of course, it's still that old block, but it shifts a whole lot better because of it. So yeah, sad you might think, but it's actually good. That's definitely true, but we've never had it in such pristine condition before. And then, of course, we can hand it over to a new owner with a good feeling. Wow, it's really become a gem, and I think the new owner is going to be incredibly happy with it, I can say that for sure. The sound, the driving experience, in fact the new owner hasn't even driven it himself yet. He sat next to me in the car, and he also said, man, I'm just gonna buy it because I'm so in love with this car. He also asked about the lifespan of the clutch. I said I don't have any invoices showing maintenance history or if that's ever been done. He said, but the way you downshift here, how it blocks on the clutch, he said, that clutch is still really good for now, so I don't have to worry about it either. While I was getting so many questions in the ads on Marktplatz, like, if you don't have invoices, you have to assume that 7,000 euros in repairs will definitely need to be spent on that car. And that has to come off the asking price, otherwise I'll never be able to sell it. Well, as you can see, a true car enthusiast doesn't always need an invoice to buy a car like this. At least because of the clutch repair. But anyway, the car is really in good condition. It's had major maintenance. Of course, I also bled the brakes, took care of the annoying little issues, and fixed the vibrations here and there. It's just going to a new owner with a good feeling. I also want to add that, of course, we bought this car as a project. It wasn't our dream car to really keep and store away, so to speak. It was purely for content purposes that we bought this car and restored it, as you know. In just 1 month, which is actually crazy because our previous project, that Lamborghini, took 2.5 years. Anyway, we managed to finish this in a month. And because this one is leaving again, it creates new opportunities to start new projects. Because we already have a new project in mind, and we might even pick it up soon. So that would be super nice if we have such a great windfall. But anyway, it's a really beautiful car. It's still a Ferrari, so the feeling you get when you drive it is just unique. But anyway, my dream car is still a Ferrari F433 manual. And of course, that's not a 360 Spider with a removable roof. So it's still a really beautiful car though. Maybe I'm a bit spoiled by now, but anyway, it's not a dream car, so yeah, it just has to go. This frees up funds, allowing us to take on more damage projects. Cause as you know, yeah, we have my father-in-law's car. Here's the FJ Cruiser with major front end damage, almost finished. There are still a few things left to do, right? Yeah, now you're giving a bit of inside details about this project. We've already come a long way. We've welded in a new front end and we've already finished it completely. I've already prepped it as well, so that soon we can spray the color on it again. And with Natakit, I've neatly smoothed out the weld spots a bit to give it as original a look as possible. Guys, this is going to look great again. And has your father-in-law been helped again too? He's very proud of us and how well we're doing. We're proud of ourselves too. We didn't see this coming either. But once this project is finished, of course we have to move on to something new. And for that, hopefully we'll soon be on the road again to land a new project. Because one thing has to make way for another. And we have to keep moving forward. Anyway, maybe you notice a difference in the video. That's possible, because our big vlog camera broke, and now we've grabbed our old camera again. Which is actually the one we started our YouTube journey with. We still had it lying around. Anyway, these images might look a little different. Maybe you notice it, maybe you don't. Let me explain briefly. Our audio input on the old camera, and actually the new one, which is now being repaired, it broke down, so we lost all sound. And that was really annoying because you load all your media files into your editing program. And suddenly you only have static and video and no sound. You only have video and no sound.
And you actually find that out after you've already made the whole vlog.
And actually that's a real shame, because we could have checked our sound in between, of course. But you assume that you constantly have good quality. You have an expensive camera, setup, and microphone, but what ends up breaking? The jack input in the camera. It can happen. Many people have experienced this. Fortunately, our new Sony comes with a factory warranty. And of course, we also extended that by 5 years. Normally, we only have a 2-year warranty, but now we've automatically extended it to 5 years. It doesn't matter, guys. The only downside is it'll be gone for 4 to 8 weeks. I'll get a message when it's back. Anyway, until then, we'll just have to deal with this camera. It'll be fine. This is what we always started with. So, yeah, it's still gonna work out. I'm pretty hyped about the new project if it goes through. Yeah, once again, it's actually a pretty fun project. We know that the Aufrecht Melcher Gross Aspach and the Grand Touring Injection and those kinds of things always do really well in the title and the thumbnail. So maybe a car like that will actually return. But are you still hoping for an Exode too? And I can promise you that as well. That will definitely come back to our channel too. It's just that there are a lot of things going on in the background at the same time. We're just gonna work our way back there step by step. It's just that everything has to happen at its own pace, you know. I'd say let's start up the Ferrari for a moment. Listen to the thing's last sound a few more times. Daniel will also join you for the final drive to the new owner soon. Is that even a test drive? What is it, really? Let's go. Farewell ride, just like with Paul Walker, right? That song, how does it go again? When I see you again. Yeah, when I see you again, exactly. It's really just a farewell ride over there. And I'm sure we'll see him more often, because he's in good hands, and he's also an acquaintance of ours. So everything will be just fine. Cool start for the boys, let's go. Well, the Ferrari F433, this is part of your dream car, man, that's for sure. Oh my god, this was just the last time I handed him the key to this car. We're really gonna miss that cold start from this thing. Wow. Truly a Ferrari, wow. Let's finally check if everything is alright. Yeah, you know, as a car enthusiast, you just look at your cars critically. I think that's actually a really good thing. This is the last time we're putting it outside, guys. Daniel is testing it now. For the final drive, actually it's a farewell drive. I keep calling it a test drive, but it's really a farewell. Oh guys, this is my office for the next 20 minutes. Thank you, buddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, I'm pushing! Who finally found someone else? Just how I did the skate sizing for you. And I'm really trying to enjoy this moment. We haven't been able to skate here that much. I think, Max, let's see, we've driven 1,500 kilometers with this car, but what a pleasure it was to drive this car. It's unbelievable. Especially because of the car, soon after it proved to be good. We immediately did the exhaust modification, and of course the adjustment to the transmission engine control unit. That made it such a different car, of course. You get a better driving experience. Yeah, it's just fantastic to drive this car. The sound, good streets. Yeah, that's unprecedented. Those downshifts, man, the way that sounds. That's something else. Those downshifts sound so good. Enjoying it with the roof down, that's what cars are really for. People will probably think on a Monday morning, what's this nutcase doing with his roof down? But I don't care what others think. I live my own dreams, I live my own life. This thing sounds incredible. Nice. It really is an amazingly beautiful day today. It could have just been pouring rain. And then you return a car like this all dirty, but now it's just at its best. It's clean, it's shiny, the rims are just super nice. Honestly, you just can't imagine a better day than today with sunshine. And when you see this thing driving on the highway, you also think, wow, what an eye catcher. But anyway, I just told you, it's not my dream car. It's not like we collect cars for the living room. But just look how sick it is. It doesn't just look sick, but it also sounds awesome, guys. Really, yeah. Now that we're selling this Ferrari, it creates new opportunities. And also for you guys, you want to enjoy watching a lot. You just can't keep doing that with a Ferrari like this. Eventually, you'll run out of content. We built the car, we modified it. There's just not much more content left in it. Maybe we could have taken it to the Autobahn to check the top speed, or maybe to the Nürburgring. These were all things we considered doing with that car. But on the other hand, there's always a chance you might wreck a car like that. It doesn't always have to be your fault. And that makes it, yeah, maybe even riskier, so to speak. Yeah, nice. It sounds so crazy. It's a shame, but you just have new opportunities again. You have opportunities. It's about opportunities, not earnings. Nice not to do it. Yeah, you can definitely see a little layer of that on my face here. Unbelievable. Here we are now, guys. I just did my last ride. Just a few last shots from the bushes. Yeah, that's it, my last ride. We've arrived at the location where we're going to hand over the car. And what a ride this was. A special one. I enjoyed the tunnels even more. And of course, I really enjoyed the roof, which can still come off. The weather is good, the car is shining. So I want to end this episode positively. What an experience. A fun project. We learned so much from a Ferrari. I'm willing to get my hands dirty again with a new project like a Ferrari. The parts are actually reasonable in price. So we've just learned an incredible amount. And guys, there it is. A gem. Enjoy it while you can because it won't be coming back to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this project. We'll probably see each other in a new project. Maybe we'll surpass this project one day. Who knows? Keep following us. Until then,